The goal is simple. Create this game. To do that, I will be using the Iron Oops Wrong Robot. Good old engine. There we go. I'll start by creating a new project. Only to realize I have no idea what I'm doing. But after following this tutorial for several minutes, I was ready to create my first prototype. After some modifications, I had a rough version of what I wanted. I added a metadata tag to the draggable objects that controlled their sprite, and since object positioning will become important later on, I made it so that they didn't snap to the center of the zone they were placed in. After all, I can't have the objects moving without player input. Okay, except when they do that. Fortunately, the tutorial already called for collision boxes, which were easy to repurpose for object collisions. Except when I accidentally gave the sheep too much power. But it was funny, so my Discord and I decided to immortalize the incident in the code. And I'm definitely pinning whoever rolls the 1 in 714 million odds required to crash the game this way. After that, I finished coding the objects to push other objects out of the way when dragged. And I even got them to return to their zone whenever they're pushed out of bounds. The next 2 days were pretty short. I decided objects shouldn't collide when dragged, so I made them collide when not being dragged. This could cause chain reactions, so I added a third object and everything seemed to work. There was also a bug where if an object was somehow pushed into a zone it didn't belong in, you couldn't assign it to that zone without dragging it out and back in. I fixed this by making each object unload and reload their hitbox when I started dragging them or let go. However, as evidenced by how long it took me to fix this was the point where my code started turning into spaghetti. I decided to change the movement function I use for collisions because, let's be honest, this doesn't look great. Instead, I gave each object a target to follow that changed places whenever something made them move. When I tested it, this is what it... Oh no. They're all escaping. They're breaching containment. No! No! Huge thank you to Pure Calamity and Quangle Wangle for their amazing art. And if you would like to see live updates to my progress, join my Discord server. The link is in the description. That's all for now. See you next time.